metrics to measure. So these are the metrics you want to measure. Number one is your acquisition rate. If you're serious about your business, if you're serious about scaling it, building it, about your income goals, about your revenue goals. If you're not serious, then forget it. Don't even take notes. But if you're serious, these are two different metrics you have to measure. Number one is acquisition rate, and this is clients gained. New clients, new customers gained. If you're in sales, you could say deals closed. That's your acquisition rate. And you can track this in many different ways. You can have a spreadsheet, you can have a Google sheet, you can create some kind of platform for yourself. There's all kinds of CRM systems and HubSpot and all these different things you guys can use. To be completely frank with you, I don't like any of them. I've used them in different companies we've worked in. We've had all our sales teams on them. I just don't like them. I don't enjoy them. I feel like they're all clunky and a lot of them are also just open. So if you're within a company, everybody else, or at least your leadership teams, management teams, can go in and check all these numbers and stats and whatnot. Personally, I would want to create it for myself. If I was one of you guys that was in sales or in within a company, I would create a system for myself, whether it's a Google sheet, whether it's using one of the trackers that I have in a university platform. You guys can use that. It does a lot of the numbers for you automatically, whatever you want to do, but you want to track this. And also a really good practice is to graph these. So it's very simple to do. If anybody doesn't know how to create a graph, just look it up on Google. It's really easy to do with technology today. You can just input all the numbers and it'll create a graph for you. And the graphs are very visual ways of seeing the growth or the decline of your business, whether you're heading in the right direction or in the wrong direction. And if you're in sales as well, shows how many deals you're closing, how many clients you're acquiring. So metric number one is acquisition rate. This is clients gained. Metric number two is retention rate. Retention rate is clients kept, clients or customers kept. And again, same thing. You want to measure it, you want to track it, and ideally you want to graph it as well. So you have these two on a graph next to each other, and you can measure them over a long period of time, right? So acquisition rate, clients gained, and retention rate, clients kept. So does that all make sense? Metrics to measure. One is clients gained. The second is clients kept. So those are acquisition rates and retention rates. And if you can just measure these two metrics over a long period of time and take that seriously and actually graph it and chart it and look at it and measure these metrics, you can start to build a successful business. These are probably going to be the two most important metrics to measure in your business moving forward. So again, 2022, if you're serious about your business, doesn't matter what business you're in.